Bold Dreams, founded in 1938. From our roots at the Austin Baby Beef Show, 16 head of cattle on the old Capitol grounds, to one of the nation's top stock shows, and a world-class pro rodeo. Texas was, is, and forever will be cattle, cowboys, and cowgirls. This is Blue Ribbons. This is Buck and Bronx. This is Big Dreams. This is Rodeo Austin.
Now, I'll tell you, my voice may not be as deep as that old boy on the big screen, but I agree with him. This is Rodeo Austin. Everybody ready tonight? Sound to me like you are. So how could it get any better than this? It is Friday night. I assume that most of you don't have to work tomorrow. They tell me that the bad thunderstorm kind of moved south of the city and where we are, so that's a pretty good thing. Besides that, you are inside where it's comfortable anyway, and you're at one of the top 5 rodeos in the entire pro rodeo circuit, and that's out of some 600 of them. How many of you ever heard the Turnpike Troubadours live and well? I tell you what, now those old boys, they came here to pick and grin, and I want you to, I love that fiddle player. He'll get his nose right down to the stage, and he will turn it on. You know, Wayne and I like to know a little about the audience before we go too far. So, got a question for you. How many of you don't have to work tomorrow? Woo. Okay, it's only fair we go to the other side. How many of you do have to work tomorrow? Okay, I got one more question. I don't think I heard from everybody. How many of you don't have a job at all and you never have to work? Don't worry about that. All right. You know what? This is the greatest audience in the world, and that's one of the reasons that we are the fastest growing rodeo in the entire circuit. So whatever you do tonight, just put a smile on your face. Keep that good feeling in your heart, and let's cheer these contestants. I know you will, so I don't even need to prompt you. But I will tell you that before we begin all of that, as many of you know, we like to take a little time out and ask the blessing of our Lord for all of our folks gathered here, and certainly our entire event. I would like to say that thank you to the directors of our event for allowing us to put this as a part of our program. It's one of my favorite times. You know, I've talked to this audience before about the many privileges that we enjoy by living in America, and one of them is that we can actually pray together. There are not very many people that live in a country that can do that. But I just wanted you to help me thank the people that made that possible. You know who they are. They are our service men and women. We thank them for doing that. Our gracious and heavenly Father, as we come before you tonight, we just want you to know how warm it feels with you being beside us. And we're here to thank you for your many, many blessings, the things that sometimes we fail to recognize. Seems that we're always asking a favor of you, Lord, and I guess tonight is no exception. We'll ask that you bless our contestants and the livestock, help them on their journey of success here tonight. But you know, the many things that we take for granted, like the gift of life, the gift of our families, we appreciate that so much. We appreciate the scripture, the word that you've left with us, and the things that we have learned by your own teaching. We have learned that forgiveness is so much more blessed than revenge. And we know that while we make mistakes, you're quick to guide us you're quick also to forgive us. And we thank you for those things. But I just wanted you to know, Lord, that we can feel you with us tonight. That's such a warm feeling to us all. Thank you for being a part of our show. And I just want to thank you for allowing us to pray in your name. Amen. Amen, folks. Thanks for sharing that prayer with us tonight. Just kind of a nice part of our show. While we just touched briefly on what America is all about and the free land, I want you to look at this symbol. How does that make you feel tonight when you see that? Isn't that beautiful? You know, it is so much more than just a color scheme. It is courage, loyalty, and we know also that field of blue, it says it all. It says also that as we have it in the spotlight, it kind of brought a calm over all of us, didn't it? You know what? I'll share something with you. You will find nowhere in print that it tells us that we're required to receive that flag quietly. And I'll tell you what I think would sound great in this building tonight is a little Texas pride for that beautiful flag. What do you think? Doesn't that sound good? I like that. We continue the freedom celebration in song. We have the beautiful and very talented Megan King that has joined us in the arena, and she will sing for us tonight our Star-Spangled Banner. Megan?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Megan, that is beautiful. Thank you for doing that. For that will put the cap on an opening, and it is rodeo time.
Wow, beautifully done, beautifully done. As we get this thing kicked off with one of the wildest events in rodeo, if you'd have seen it about 100 years ago, it may have looked like this.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the bareback ride, and one of the most physically demanding events in rodeo. There's a lot of tension, there's a lot of pressure.
It's brought to you by Boot Barn. With over 8,000 pair of boots in the Austin neighborhood, our first cowboy, Justin Lewis from Rosanke, Texas, and a great Commotion Colt bucking horse. This horse has got some championship bloodlines running through his veins, called High Motion. You can be all the points in the world on this horse if you don't get bucked off. Everybody ready to rodeo? Say yeah! What a great crowd. It is the weekend, so let your hair down. Don't be afraid to get loud and help these guys all night long. Shandon Stalls and Brent Sutton, our cowboy pickup men, are in position, ready to roll. Here we go.
The gal is smiling. Oh, yeah, so like a ball.
Yes.
Gal is smiling. So like a ball.
Man, I'll tell you what, that is one big, strong bucking horse right there. You get by that dude for 8 seconds, you have done something. I don't care how many points he is. Say hello to our first man out. Atta boy. Wow. Justin Lewis kicks it off good with a 72-point ride, 72. But if you keep your eye on the HEB big screen, we're going to give you a look at all the rides and runs over and over again, just like that. Brought to you by Camper Clinic 2.
The format will tell you that the top 16 will advance to the playoffs. And as Wayne said, we'll spread that out for you where you know what we're talking about. Scotty D. Smith, he is a Tennessee cowboy. Rustler is the name of this brown horse from the famous Butler and Son Rodeo Company. Now you see the man in the black hat right down there in front of chute 3. Tell you more about him in a minute. Yep, let's do it.
Hey, looky here.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad.
So we come up a little short on old Rustler. Now he is a tough horse to ride. The man we were talking about is now in front of chute number 2. That is Benny Butler. He is one of the Butler and Son members that loan all of this good rodeo livestock that you're going to see here. And a 67 score, by the way, on Scotty. I was a little premature in no scoring him. By the way, the other half of the Butler team is Rhett. He's on the back of the chutes. Let's ride another one.
You got it. Joel Schlegel's where we're headed now. Burton's Colorado Cowboy and a bucking horse called Babyface Nelson. Now, each and every year in December at our Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, that is the Super Bowl of rodeo. That's where only the top 15 cowboys and girls go each and every year. Well, they only take the top livestock to Las Vegas as well. This is one of the horses selected to be at that big rodeo where now they're competing for $10 million in 10 days. Quick look at the leaderboard will let you know that we're looking at an 83, 81, an 80 and a half, and an 80. Our top 4 scores. Here we go. Come on. Oh, boy. Come on, Joel. Somebody scream at him. Come on.
Get off of my back and into my game. Get out of my way.
I'll tell you what, it blew him out of that bareback rigging. That's a big old bay horse, and I mean, when he come around to the left like that, the only thing between that horse and that rider is one riding hand, and there's a lot of pressure on that dude. No score. Try him again with Brother Jared.
So there are 2 of the Schlegel brothers that are here tonight, and here is Jared. They hang out at Burns, Colorado. That's where their ranch and family ranch is at. Stardust is this gray horse. Now, they have a lot of money on this horse. And I'll tell you a little more history about Jared. He is a former intercollegiate champion. So that's where we surface so many of these top contestants. They come through the college ranks, well, many of them through the high school program on to the intercollegiate part of our game, and then they become the great pros that we're showing you right here. College scholarships, that'll be mentioned from time to time tonight. All right, Jared. Yes, come on. Hey, we're a little too quiet for him. He may need some help. It got a little wild over there in the corner. Jared, my hat's off to you, buddy. You hung tight and kept sending it to him. That's exactly what you have to do. Half of that score belongs to the cowboy. The other half to the horse. Jared would tell you, well, I didn't get along with him as good as I'd like to, and it shows up in the score. 60 for Jared.
Tell you what, after that 8-second whistle, I think he said, I'm checking out of this little 8-ticket ride at Disneyland. I've had enough of this business. I don't blame him a bit. Kane Riddle, as we take a look to a Vernon, Texas cowboy, and another one of those commotion colts called Sure Motion. Whenever we recognize bloodlines in pro rodeo, that's a horse that 3 times has been recognized as Bucking Horse of the Year in pro rodeo. That's one of the foundations of Benny and Rhett Butler's breeding program. So, kind of like I said on the first horse, you want to be a bunch of points? This is the right horse to get the job done right here.
You know, that famous stallion that you're talking about has made appearances right here before. There we go.
Come on, help him. Help him. Yeah.
How about the folks in the front row? Do you have something a little different color in your glass of Coors now? Maybe. Don't worry about that. It'll screen. It's okay.
Scores rolling in, and remember the top 16 will move on to our playoff round of action here at Rodeo Austin. Hey, it looks pretty good. I like it. 78 and a half. Attaboy, Kane. Attaboy. Well, I hate to do it, but we're going to have to bring the curtains down on our first event of the night. But you know what? That can be the hardest event on a cowboy's body. Every one of those guys put out 100%. What do you say we give a round of applause for all the cowboys in the bareback riding? How about it?
You know, a little earlier tonight, we gave you just a glimpse of one of our royalty members, and that is our own Miss Rodeo Austin that carried the American flag for us. But now let's meet her officially, if we may. This is Tianti Carter, who is reigning as Miss Rodeo Austin, as you can see on the HEB screen. And Miss Rodeo Austin Princess Madison Ward is also with us tonight. Thank you, girls. We know that you carry the good word of Rodeo Austin, and we do appreciate it.
I'll tell you what we're going to do is have a little fun later on tonight during our rodeo performance. Right at the very end, we're going to pull you guys in for a vote. We have something called the Ride of the Night. American Bank of Commerce gives us the support for it, so what we'll do is pull 3 rides from tonight's performance. At the end of the perf, you get to vote on who wins the ABC Ride of the Night. We'll tell you about it a little bit later on. It's going to be fun. You're going to like it.
You know, folks, we're going to call your attention, and we will share that on the HEB big screen for you. But one of the most highly regarded groups of volunteers, and that's what we're certainly made up of here in Rodeo Austin, are those who are inducted into the Rodeo Austin Hall of Fame. You know, it's the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a volunteer at Rodeo Austin. And to be eligible, they have had a reputation of being a very, very strong supporter. Joining us tonight is the future Hall of Fame inductee for 2016, Mr. Tommy Carlson is our new inductee. He is right there on the screen now, and I want you to know that his entire family, his wife and children, are with him tonight. I share with you also that that particular celebration and induction will be taking place a little later on this spring, late in April. But do me a favor, if you will, and just extend, on behalf of all of us, a special thank you to Tommy for what he has contributed to this show. Congratulations, my friend. That's perfect.
What an honor to be surrounded by VIPs, and tonight we're going to introduce a whole bunch of them to you. Right now, the big boys of the steer wrestling's coming your way.
As we take a look at the Bulldoggers riding in and getting ready to go in the big man's contest. This is going to be down in a 3 and a 4 second pen of cattle here this afternoon.
Thank you to our partners at AMD, celebrating 100 years in business and headquartered right here in Austin, Texas. We're proud to have them with us again in 2016 as a great supporter. Team number 1 has already rode in the box. They are chomping at the bit tonight. Rowdy Thames of Buda, Texas. Hey, hometown boy. We haven't had many hometowners. Let him hear from you. Let him hear from you. You want the good news or the bad news? He was very fast, but he rode out of the box a little bit too soon, resulting in a 10-second penalty. Shoot.
I am sorry. I'm betting that he is. Hey, you know what, Wayne? I'd also like to explain that when I mentioned the Hall of Fame induction will be later on in April, it will, and Tommy will be formally inducted and presented a one-of-a-kind bronze plaque. That'll be on display year-round at the Dr. Charles W. Graham Western Heritage Center.
Tell you what, that is a great deal. What an honor to be selected or even in the running for that Hall of Fame. Here comes Grady Payne from Stephenville, Texas. I'm going to introduce you to the third member of our broadcast team tonight in just a moment. But before I do, I will find out if we got any Bobcats in the grandstands. Texas State University night at the rodeo. Oh no, he is having trouble. Finally got him rolled over. 12 2/10 of a second. Hey, I want you to say hello to a friend of mine. He is your funny man, your barrel man, your man in the can, and an award winner in professional rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your rodeo clown from Kansas, the one and only Justin Rumford.
Inside the pocket of a clown.
Dig it. Friday night in Austin, Texas. You guys ready to get weird? I love it. It definitely does get weird, okay? Let's get really weird, okay?
Does it feel like the weekend to you?
It's starting to feel like that. We got cold beer, we got rodeo, a concert.
Yep, you got it. Jarrett New, Wimberley, Texas. Oh boy. Oh boy. 9 and 7. That steer had a different idea how that was going to go. Did you notice that?
He's fast.
Yeah. Thank
Hi.
you to Big State Electric for bringing us our leaderboard all night long. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I'm great. I'm feeling it like I'm feeling the Friday night vibe right now, okay?
Yeah.
I've had a great time. I'm not from here, but every time I come to Texas, it's truly cool, okay?
Yeah.
So I want to know right now, where are all the native Texans? Born and raised in Texas, where are you guys at? See that? Everything is bigger in Texas. They like to party a little bit more here in Austin, all right? How many people like a free beer? Raise your hand. Your rodeo announcer will buy you one in just a minute.
That's enough
okay?
out of you. That's
No, I
enough
think
out
it'd
of
be good.
you.
It'd be good networking.
Let's try it with Wyatt Carney right now of Crockett, Texas. I'll mention it one more time. Tonight, we have different university nights, about 6 nights here at Rodeo Austin. Tonight is Texas State University night, Bobcats night at the rodeo. Yo! Woo. That's what we were looking for. No penalties, 5.5, and the crowd goes wild. That's the kind of run it takes to win at Rodeo Austin. Should we give equal time to the other universities?
I think we should, Wayne.
Think we should?
It's only fair. all
I
right?
know. Where's the Texas Tech people, huh? Where's the Raiders?
Tech.
Where are you, Red Raiders? Okay, you're up.
All right. This one should be really easy where we're at right now. Where's all my Longhorn fans? Where's all my Texas fans? Hook 'em horns. Oh, yeah. Spirit fingers.
You got one more. Better not leave them out. You'll hear about it.
Oh, yeah. What about A&M up in the house? Woo! Whoa.
Sean Dollery, Caldwell, Texas.
Boom.
I'll tell you what, we were all sitting on our hands waiting for that one. There's no penalties again. He's in the money. 4.8 seconds for Sean Dollery. Nice, smooth run right there.
You know,
Wow. Yeah, buddy.
I tried this the other night, but it was quite unsuccessful. So I would kind of like a round number 2.
Okay.
I really do. I'm a Longhorns fan, all right? I cheer for Texas, all right?
Yeah.
So I've been working on my cheerleading move for the Longhorns, okay?
Yeah.
Now, I may be fat, but I'm very agile, all right? So I'm going to try this again. I failed terribly the other night.
Okay.
This is, if there's anybody here from Texas as a cheerleader, be sure to watch this. The back handspring, okay?
What?
The back hands. Everybody count with me. Here we go. 1.
Wow. Whoa. Easy.
That was pretty good for a fat guy. That was Texas. Look at the replay.
Cody
this is
Dollery.
beauty and grace all in one.
Cody Dollery nods his head in the steer wrestling. We'll watch it back in a second. Come on, Cody. Oh, come on, steer. plus 10 at the barrier makes it 19.5. Can we see that again? Can we see that again?
Watch the silent grace, all right?
Okay.
Who would not want to see this on the sideline of a Texas game?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, did we miss it? Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that again.
You just broke your neck.
Dude, to make things worse, I landed really hard. I think I peed a little on the landing.
Do you have, no, I've never done this to you before. Do you have one more in you
I don't
tonight?
know.
One more?
Right.
Do you have one more?
Who's on the camera?
Okay, we got the camera on you.
If you don't get this, you're going to be living in a van down by the river, okay? Okay. God, this is terrible.
All right, here we go. You want to count down again?
No, shut your mouth, Wayne. I'm trying to concentrate. Is he ready?
We're ready.
Get me centered. Here we go.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, you can do it.
Oh, say can. This is going to be better than the last.
Okay, here we go. Wow. Wow, man. 2 in one night. I can't believe it.
Do I look chubby when I did that? Right there. My belly fell into the arena. I got to lose some weight. I got a weight problem.
Derek Stewart, San Angelo, Texas. Nod, ride, up. I hate it when that happens. Hey, you don't have to let him get out of here feeling bad tonight. No, you don't have to let him get out of here. Yeah.
Okay. It's a good thing the cameraman got this.
Okay, we got it this time. All right.
Dude, I look so cool. I look like a chubby Matthew McConaughey. Boom.
Man.
That was with the twisting tuck. How about it right there? Round of applause.
You know, it's okay.
It's a twisting. I pulled the...
They say the camera adds 10 pounds. It's all right. How many cameras are on you? Oh, sorry.
Oh, the old fat guy joke. I get it.
Logan Gledhill, Huntsville, Texas. This is one of our Texas Circuit champions right here, and we're down to the wire in the steer wrestling tonight. We have seen some blazing fast times, so you want to be under the 5-second mark if you want to be in the top 5 of our playoff round contestants. That'll be happening for 2 days next week, Thursday, Friday, and then the finals happens on the 26th on Saturday Night Live, the 26th, where we crown the champions. And this year, more money than ever before at Rodeo Austin. Over $500,000 will be paid out to the Cowboys and the Cowgirls right here at our big Rodeo Austin. Come on, Logan, be quick. Yeah. No penalties. You just watched a guy move to the number 1 spot at Rodeo Austin, 4.5. Wow. Now you know why he was crowned one of our Texas Circuit champions right there. Smooth run. Nice job. But you know what? Every one of those Cowboys, we love having them here. There's a lot of talent walking across that arena, ladies and gentlemen. You know what to do. Don't wait on me. Okay, got a quick question for you. By applause, how many people are here watching their very first Rodeo Austin ever? Make some noise. First timers, I want to hear you. Okay. Give me just a couple of seconds to brag, will you? I like to brag on all these people that surround me here. What Rodeo Austin does is we're a non-profit organization, okay? We like to send kids to college. That's what we do. Last year, when the rodeo was over, it was all done, the dust had settled, we collected and put together $2.6 million to go to the kids in the state of Texas to help them go to college. That's what we do at Rodeo Austin. Now, with that said, how do we do it? Well, 1,000 volunteers. That's how we do it. And I'd like to introduce you to one right now. It's a man that we've stolen away from his friends and his family for thousands of hours. and he actually holds the reins of this fast-running horse. Would you please say welcome and thank you to the president of Rodeo Austin, Mr. Brian Laney, joining us tonight. And that beautiful girl standing right next to him is our Rodeo Austin scholar. This young lady that I'm introducing you to now is one of our scholarship recipients to the tune of $16,000. She goes to West Texas A&M University, and she majors in agricultural media and communications. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Kimberly Cantrell, our rodeo scholar. Wow, that's my favorite part of the whole rodeo right there. No, maybe not. Maybe this coming up right here might be my favorite part. It's brought to you by our folks at H-E-B, and they invite you to grab some big savings at the one store, born and raised right here in Texas. In the dirt with the kids, it's my buddy Hadley Barrett. What a great crowd tonight. They are awesome.
It is a great crowd, and you know what? We have equal opportunity among the kids tonight. We have 8 contestants. 4 of them are girls, 4 of them are boys. So how about that, ladies? You know, now, I don't have to prompt you. I know the girls cheer for girls, so we know that that's going to work. Here is the deal. We have no rules in this event. All you have to do is just get on the sheep. If you can make it outside the chute, then you're going to get a score of some kind. And Evan Mansfield from Cedar Park is the first one out. So, anyone from Cedar Park here? Look at that. He said, you know what? I'm going to stay on this sheep forever. He drew a pretty good sheep. You know, I don't remember what we had in the bareback trotting, but this may be the biggest score already. 78 points for Evan. That's good. All right, now we have 3 young ladies in a row. Here's the first one from Georgetown, Charlotte Panazik. Panazik is from Georgetown, 7 years old. Hang on, hang on. Woo! She did. Uh-oh, I think she threw a shoe, didn't she? Everything okay? 82, the girls are in the lead already. I had a conversation with this little girl before we came out here. Ashlyn Hunter, she is a sweetie. She's 5 years old from Liberty Hill. And I mean knows how to ride too, doesn't she? Hey, she hasn't let go. The girls are doing well, ladies. That's an 80 score for Ashlyn. All right, from Leander, Carson Thompson. She is 5. All right, Carson. Well, look. Hang on, Carson, hang on. Boy, she drew a good sheep, didn't she? So the girls are still doing good. I see 83. She's in the lead. All right, guys, you better step up to the plate. Are we ready to go with Austin Andrews? He's 7 years old. There. He said, I think I know how to do this. And he may just stay there. He hasn't quit yet, he's still up there. Still in. We have had some tremendous scores in this mutton busting. All right, Austin with an 84, so he's in the lead now. Bo Frederick is 6 years old. He is a good-looking little guy. He's from Austin, and he said, I don't know about this. I think I can do it, though. He is hanging on for dear life. Oh, man. Upside. He's still on. He is still. I can't believe this judging is wild, you know that? 85, they just keep moving up every time one rides. All right, Brady Sellers is 6. Brady said, oh, I'll never do it. I will never. Oh, yes, I will do it. I'm not going to let go. Well, you know, Wayne told you in the bareback riding, half of the score goes to the animal that you drew. He just drew a little better sheep, I guess. Brady has scored 86. This is a battle. All right, Kesley Fuller. What a sweetheart she is. She's from Bushland, and I don't know. She hasn't let go yet, has she? She said, leave me alone, I'm not done. I guess maybe she is now. Huh? 83. 83 it is. All right. Here's the deal. We're going to line them all up. We got them lined up right now. We're going to put them on the big screen where everybody has a chance to see them. So their family members, all of their friends are going to see them up close and personal. And I see that we have the Queen's Court here. We have some members of the committee. And we have a very special guest, matter of fact. She is bearing gifts tonight. I want you to meet our representative from HEB, and that is Lee Kessel. You see that package that she has? That's going to go to every one of the youngsters to take home to their mom, and that'll put a smile on their face. They are storage containers designed, produced, and available at HEB, and they are Texas tough. That's exactly what they are. Thank you for doing that, Lee. It's nice of you to be here. Okay, everybody gets a gift. Everybody gets a trophy. The girls have passed them out, but at every contest, there's a winner, and I mean, now this thing was a challenge, wasn't it? Looks like the best score went to number 9. That would be Brady Sellers. That's Brady right there. All right, Brady. He's the man. We got him now. There is a smile. That's a good smile. Look right at that camera. Would you hand this pretty queen your trophy? She'll give it back. You didn't think she would, did you? All right, look right at that camera. Give him a TV smile. Great big smile. Show him your teeth. Hey, you don't have any teeth. You're missing a tooth, aren't you? Did anyone ever tell you that if you kiss girls, your teeth will fall out? Did you know that?
No. No.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
But you're missing one, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Did you kiss a girl?
No.
Okay. Do you go to school?
Yes.
What grade?
First.
First grade? Are there any girls in your school, in your class? Girls?
Yes.
Really? Do you know any of them?
Yes.
Do you know one of them's name?
I know all their names.
You do? Whoa! Okay. What is the first one that comes to your mind? What name would come to your mind first?
I don't know any names.
Oh, yeah, see? Boy, you're not going to let me trap you, I can tell that. Okay, I got a deal for you. Did you see this belt buckle? You know, HEB brought that for our champion, and I'll bet you'd like to have it, wouldn't you?
I would.
All right. Would you do almost anything for it?
No.
Well, you're going to be a little tough to handle. I'm going to give you a choice. You can either do a little dance for us, or you can give this pretty girl a hug around the neck. Which one do you want to do?
I want dance.
You want to dance? All right, well, Ben, give us a little music. I got a feeling he's going to dance. All right, here we go. Give me some music, will you? Anything. Here we go. All right, look at the camera and dance. Are you ready? Yep, go ahead and dance. There you go. All right, get her on. You got it. All right, buddy. Man, oh, man. You know what? Brady, you are there. Hang on. You're going to break something. You know, you are a sweetheart. We're going to give you the buckle, and you are a real good champion. You know that?
Yes.
All right, but that's it. Give him the money, okay? Wow. All right. All right. Here we go. He says, I got to take all my gifts, everything from HEB and the whole. What about this bunch of kids tonight?
Boy, you got a ringer tonight, buddy.
We
You
had
got a
some good
ringer
ones.
tonight.
They are great. Thank you, buddy.
Boy, that is so much fun. When you're talking about great rodeo, it includes an opportunity to think about our brand new format. For the first time in the history of Rodeo Austin, we've changed our format, and now it pays more money than ever before. It's called Ride for the Brand. I think this will explain it better than I can right here.
Action-packed bracket-style format with the world's top 96 athletes in each event competing for $570,000 in prize money. For the first 12 nights, the competition will be whittled down to the elite. Only the top athletes will advance to the playoff round for a chance to become the Ride for the Brand champion.
Go with me now!
So how much could you win if you win Rodeo Austin? Over $20,000. Yeah, this year it's better than ever before. As we talk about our time and events, let's let them in. Here come the Cowboys.
Let the Cowboys ride against the wind.
It is our only true team event rodeo coming your way, Team Roping.
It is team roping time. The pressure is on. The Cowboys have got good cattle to rope, and they go out in true style.
We've got one for the header and one for the heeler. Aaron Concrete teamed up with Lone Star Paving. That's Aaron Cabaza and his whole crew to bring us two of the #1 ranked team ropers in the world today. Dustin Bird from Montana, Russell Cardoza from Oregon. Gonna kick it off. Well, even Tiger Woods misses a putt once in a while, and that's the case for that top-ranked team today. Let's try it with Paul David Tierney of Oral, South Dakota, and Ethan Corey of Hyco, Texas, not too far away. Paul David Tierney, one of our timed event championships of the world. You got a lot of help behind you there, Justin.
Dude, I got like a whole corner full of people ready to roll.
I know it.
You
Look
make
at 'em.
fun of me, you make fun of us all, Wayne.
One
Right,
team
guys?
for all, huh?
Yeah, except for Brent, but you know everybody else.
That is the son of the great Hall of Famer, Paul Tierney. And rope him by the head and the legs. That's it. 2 hind legs, no problem. 5.2, clean run. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Landon McClarty in Tilden, Texas, and Joe Galvin Jr. from Cotulla. Hey, don't you have a rule about cell phones?
Oh, do we have people on their phones?
Right here. I found a girl right here in the corner.
Where?
Dark-haired girl right in the front row. Dark-haired girl right on the corner. See, right by the steps right there?
I'm going to check this out. Go on.
Go talk to her. Check
Where's
her
she?
out.
Where at?
Right there, front row, right there in the corner. Landon McClarty, Tilden, Texas, one of our top all-around cowboys in the world today. Swing and a throw. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Yo! They got out good. There's no penalties. 4.1. How about that for a new leader? Wow.
All right, Wayne, here's the deal. See what I'm about to do?
What are you doing?
Absolutely no cell phones, all right? If I catch you on your phone, this is what's going to happen. I will come into the stands, and I will sit on your lap for 10 minutes.
Wow.
I'm really sweaty when I get nervous. I'm sorry about that. It just really got weird right there. I'm sorry. Oh.
Cody Butler and Chuck Butler, Sanger, Texas. And the people behind that lady, it's their very first rodeo from London. Wow, welcome all the way from London here for the first time. Glad you're here. Ten and 8/10 with the penalty of 1 hind leg.
From London. Where's the London people at? Raise your hand if you're from London.
You're not going to climb that ladder again, are you?
You guys are from London? Is that south of Waco? London, England. All right, round of applause. Cool. Everybody, round of applause for London. They had to get up really early to get here on time, all right?
Yeah, listen to him. Kelly Barker, Caleb Twisselman. There's some familiar names in the team roping world. We're talking about California. Both of them are from California. Anyone from California in our audience tonight by chance? I hear you.
West Coast.
Good. So the West Coast is well represented. And if you follow this game, you'll know that Twisselman is a synonymous name. Find that associated. Oh, man. They are roping tonight. 5 2/10, and they are right square in the middle of the top 16.
All right, we're talking about Casey Gaddis of Junction, Texas. Kirk Jones of Hobbs, New Mexico.
Do I look, is my hairline receding? Or is that just a video?
What are you doing?
I'm looking at my hair. It looks terrible. No one look. I didn't even get ready today. I just threw this all together.
Everybody's invited to the 100X Club after the rodeo tonight. A little live music and a lot of fun to be had. In the 100X Club, over 130 live bands on the grounds. No penalties, 4.9. Nice run tonight.
Boy, I'm telling you, and good runs at major winter rodeos are huge, which brings me to a point of some guests that we have with us tonight. We recognize Brad Barnes, President and General Manager of the Fort Worth Stock Show and Pro Rodeo. Several members of his staff are with us. They're right over there in the VIP box. But I share with you that that is one of the huge rodeos of the year, has a tremendous impact on the outcome of the year for many, and the first ever indoor rodeo presented in our game, and they still are. Nice to have you here, Brad, and the whole gang. All right, here we go with the Kirstenslagers. Now, I will tell you this. They are roping steers tonight, aren't they? First of all, these guys have special oversized checks made for their account so they can get both of their names on it. 5 and 1. 5 and 1/10.
We'll give you a little peek at the leaderboard. Look at this, folks. 4-1, 4-4, 4-5, 4-7. You saw it happen tonight. The lead changed, yeah. If you enjoyed our team roping, you just watched some good team roping tonight, give them all a nice thank you for coming to Austin, Texas. What do you say? Thanks, guys. Somebody, on behalf of Schmidt Electric, way up high in the grandstands, is going to be chosen to move right down in the dirt to sit right next to the stage tonight for our entertainer. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I think they're looking right now. Have they got them selected? There they are, way up high. Look at that, way up in section MM over there. Congratulations, you are the winners of our Extreme Seat Upgrade from Schmidt Electric. Well, our classic event rodeo is coming your way, and 100 years ago, this is how it all began.
The race for the world title in the saddle bronc riding, with this tough bin of horses we have at the finals, it may come down to the brute strength.
Thank you to Longhorn Network, our broadband network, proud to bring you all of the UT sports. Into the buck and shoots we go. We're going to find out who's got a little rhythm in their body tonight. When you hear the beat, slap your hands to the beat of the music. Everybody now, come on.
Oh, I love the energy. Joaquin Real. Speaking of California, as we were a little earlier, he is from Santa Paula in California, and he is on a bucking horse from the Butler and Son Company called Dillinger. Now here's an old pony, and I guess we can make this comment about nearly every one of them that you see. from the Butler boys. This horse is a handful. While we talked about the rules in the bareback riding, and some of them will be paralleled here, half of the score value will be credited to the way you ride the horse. Other things are entirely different. The style of the ride, the equipment used, it's all different.
Well,
You'll see it right now. All right, Joaquin. Come on, you can do it. Keep it up, keep it up. I tell you what, my hat's off to Real. That old pony bowed him down about the third jump out, and you may see that on the Camper Clinic 2 replay. Watch right here. Everything looking good. Right there. Almost took him down over the front of that saddle. Good hustle. Stayed in there and got a good 72 score. All right.
That'll work. That'll keep him in the top 16. He is qualified for the playoffs at this point in time. But I wouldn't stick my neck out and make any big assumptions right now, because we've got lots of performances to go here at Rodeo Austin, including this man, Ty Mankey, Hermosa, South Dakota, and the horse called Fistful of Dinero. Now, we kind of try to keep track of some of these bucking horses and bulls. And last year, this horse was pretty wild when he nodded his head. Look at him. Golly. That's Benny Butler trying to get him to stand. He's ready. Oh, boy. Come on. All right. Oh, boy.
So you could see that Ty was forced to come down with that free hand. But look at the drop in the front end of this horse. You can see it on this replay. You don't have to be a bronc rider to realize this. Everything that goes up eventually comes down. Horse is living proof of it.
Boy, it's a fact. 8 seconds. Rule number 1, keep the free hand away. That's rule number 2. Down below to Jade Blackwell. I introduced the other Blackwell youngster here a couple of nights ago from Rapid City, South Dakota. White Mesa, the horse that he's drawn. Now, this might be a hard-to-ride son of a gun, and I hope not tonight for Jade Blackwell. Come on. Let's cheer him on a little. What do you say? Come on. Whoa. Watch out. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. The danger factor is high, and anytime those horses go down like that, the cowboy is offered the option to get on another horse. What do you say? You think he should do it? Huh? I'll bet he does. With $500,000 on the line, I'll bet you my hat that he gets on another one. You bet.
How many times do you have to rub shoulders with a bad injury to not make that decision to take that other horse? These cowboys are here to win money. We do know that. That is for sure.
Up on the back of chute number 2, that's Rhett Butler in the brown hat. That's the second member of the Butler and Son Rodeo team. Benny's on the ground putting a loose rope around that horse's neck, trying to make sure that he doesn't flip over backwards on the cowboy inside the chute. That can be the most dangerous place in this entire arena. Tegan Scholke, Newell, South Dakota. He is our 2014 National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association all-around champion cowboy. We can prove it to you on paper. The kids that do well in the junior ranks, high school rodeo, college rodeo, those are the same standouts that enter into the professional ranks and rise to the top. Here's one of those guys right here.
Well, you know, Wayne, we definitely love that HEB big screen. Regardless of your seating selection, we'll take you right in the bucking chutes. Old Pony said, this is Friday night. I have Fridays off. Check my time card. All right. What we need to do, and I think they may relocate him. They may move him up a notch, see if he will behave a little bit better in the next chute. We'll find out. I know that we have given you a lot of information very rapidly, but again, we will talk about the tournament style of this rodeo. The top 16 through the qualifying rounds will come to our playoffs. That will be the final Thursday and Friday night prior to our finals, which will be a week from tomorrow night. And that's where the big money will still be waiting for you.
And the morning before the big finals is when all the kids will be selling their livestock. Downtown, that's the youth auction at 9 o'clock, Friday the 25th, Bullock, Texas State History Museum. And that is one of the major money makers that we put together for our kids to go to college and help them get there. By the way, if you've got folks that are wanting to be here tonight and can't, tell them to log on at rodeoaustin.com. We are streaming live the action right here every night.
We have moved the chute up, or the horse up, I should say now. Everything looking a little bit better. Tate Clark, we have moved to another bronc rider. I like this horse, Parlor House. Boy, they won a lot of money on this pony. Yes, and a nice ride going on. Everything looking good except that penalty flag just retrieved by one of our pro officials. Violation of the markout rule. The heels of your Justin boots must be in the lower neck area over the breaks of the shoulders on the horse when he completes the first jump. And if you do not do that, you're immediately disqualified. If you question the purpose for it, it is to give the horse the advantage. You basically give the horse the Sunday punch, and if you do not allow him the chance to buck you off there, then you take no score.
Okay, we're back to chute number one. They loosened the cinch. They rolled that horse forward, let him breathe a little bit. Now he's going to crawl back down in there and try it again. This is the horse that's causing so much trouble for Tegan Schulke, the one they call Black Magic.
You know, Wayne, I saw the bucking horse at the largest 4th of July rodeo at Greeley, and he bucked off a good cowboy there. I don't want it to happen here tonight. He's going to get it done, I believe. So, you know, Wayne, I don't think that you have to be a bronc rider or very well acquainted with it to not recognize the left and right moves that that horse was putting on him. Look at that Camper Clinic 2 replay. See, he'll just roll those shoulders. You go one way, then you go the other, and he rides him right through it for a 71.5, and he's in the top 16.
At this point in time, that's all you can kind of cross your fingers and hope for, because the leaderboard is big. 82, 81, a couple of 80s right now. Here comes Tom Knight from Snyder, Texas, and the bucking horse called Bright Lights. All a young guy wants in the rodeo business is a chance. Just give me a chance. The right horse, the right town, the right crowd, the right time, and he can get something done. Come on, Tom. We'll help you, buddy. We'll help you.
Take out the papers and the trash.
Ooh, yeah. Come on.
Or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't spend that kitchen burr, you ain't
Go
gonna
ahead and dust him off a little bit. He was trying, just didn't work out. Heads up, Tom. They're coming around. Wow. Kind of as Hadley Barrett said a second ago. Kind of left jump to the right, jump to the left, back and forth. They need to rename that one Snake Stomper. As we head back down to chute number 4, as they're getting that saddle straight. Along with our live streaming online coverage at rodeoaustin.com, we will also televise our playoff round and the finals coming up next weekend on the Longhorn Network, your connection to UT Sports. Dial us up, Longhorn Network. That's where it's going to be.
So when we think about the duties of Blackwell after the horse falls with him, and I think he was pretty excited about the start that he got with that White Mesa, which is a hard horse to ride, and it looked to me like he might have him under control. However, he has to retrieve his saddle, make certain that there's nothing broken on that, and he's doing an excellent job. But what I wanted to point out is the patience of our audience, and we appreciate you doing that. And I know that Jade feels the very same way. You give him time to make certain that he has everything correct, But we will focus your attention on chute number 4. In just a moment or two, he'll be climbing over the back of that gate, and he will have his second chance.
You know, I can certainly tell that whether it's your first rodeo or you've been going to them all your life, everybody recognizes this. This is quite an injury-riddled world that we live in. It doesn't matter what event you're in. You can certainly get hurt, you can get injured. Because of that, our Justin Boot Company underwrites a $1 million program to help fund these big semi-trailers that go around all over the United States, actually all over North America. The Justin Sports Medicine team here at Westlake Medical Center and our doctors, Dr. Frosty Moore, Dr. Grayson Moore, under the direction of Doug Ollie, they've got one of those trailers out in back of this building. You put all of the technology together and all of the machinery, you're talking about a $500,000 investment and some great doctors that volunteer their time. So thank you to the Justin Boot Company for doing that. Jade Blackwell, he's down in the saddle, almost ready to go. There is Doug Ollie, the director of our Justin Sports Medicine team. Thank you, sir, for dedicating your life to keeping our Cowboys healthy. We couldn't do it without you. Chute 4, Jade Blackwell, ready to roll. He nods. Come on, let's do it. Whoa. All right, now we're ready. Come on. Yeah. Good, good, good. Cowboy Lifesavers move in and set him back down safely on the ground. Good deal. Little replay action shows it coming to you, and a 68 score will not make Jade feel any better tonight. 68. Wow. You know what? He had a second chance, just didn't work out. But tonight, you saw a lot of great young talent trying their best in the bronc riding. That's where rodeo began 100 years ago. What do you say a nice salute to all of our Cowboys in the saddle bronc riding tonight before we get any farther? Our tie-down ropers are coming at you now.
Calf roping, well, the race not all that tight for the championship of the world.
A very special thank you to our friends, Austin-based. We're talking about Farm Credit. They have been with us year after year as one of the strong supporters of Rodeo Austin, and they sponsor our upcoming tie-down roping. Now, as we have shared with the audiences previously, some of the very best timed event horses that you will see in our game are the ones that you'll be watching in the next few minutes when we're talking about tie-down roping. These horses have so many duties to perform, and they don't have a great deal of time to do that. Example being our leaderboard. When we talk about the Big State Electric leaderboard, and we'll show that to you here in just a little bit, you'll see exactly what needs to be done. 7-8, 8 flat, 8-1, 8-2. We'll go a little deeper here in just a few moments, give you a better idea. Russell Cardoza, Terrebonne, Oregon, our leadoff man. Boy, he's got a good run going, and the calf kicked him right in the chin. And he did it just at the wrong time. 10 8/10 if the calf will remain tied. That will put him in the top 16, but just barely. Rusty, if we could return to that Big State Electric leaderboard one more time. Well, that's a pretty big guy we had there, wasn't it? Okay, that is page 1. That's 1 through 4. We'll go a little deeper for you. You see it doesn't weaken a lot. Now that's 8. If we go another page, that will be 12 of the needed 16. So that gives you a pretty good idea of the time range that they will have to be in. Thank you, Rusty.
And you know what? We're getting very close to the Home Depot Wild Fan of the Night. All right?
What? Really?
Yeah. So if you're thinking about getting wild, start warming up because it's about to happen moments from right now.
So do you have a plan tonight? Huh?
Not yet. Not yet. I still got a little bit.
It's a little early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul David Tierney, Earl, South Dakota. Son of the Hall of Famer Paul, we mentioned it earlier, he is a top all-around candidate. Unless you draw the wildest calf in the herd. And that looks like what he done tonight. 3 legs strapped up, any way you can get the job done, that's great. However, 16-3 will not win any money tonight. We got a lot of help in the arena tonight. Boy, see the guy in the black shirt, the little guy in the black shirt and the black hat? That's Jake Butler. He's 8 years old. His sister is Taylor Butler, the little lady sitting over here by the pickup man. She's 11 years old. And then the littlest guy, that's 7-year-old Slade, the next generation pickup man, Slade Stalls. A lot of help out there, Had.
I'm
you gotta
telling
watch
you,
that guy.
it's a good bunch. So, Justin,
What?
over the previous nights, you have had the best dancers, the worst dancers,
Yes.
group dancers,
Right.
singers,
Yes.
and you don't have anything on your mind tonight for the Home Depot deal?
I feel like we still have some time, all right? We've got a lot of first timers
Yeah.
at the rodeo, okay? One more time. Where are the first timers at? Let me hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go. First
right.
time, sound off if this is your first rodeo.
Now,
How many of you?
Now, here in a minute, here's what's going to happen. We're going to tell you maybe to dance, maybe to cheer, okay? If I say cheer and the person beside you is not cheering, raise your right hand in the air and slap him in the face.
Oh,
all right?
no. See, you're supposed to be making friends with the audience.
Okay? That's okay. Let's back it up then. If I say cheer and the person beside you is not cheering, pour your beer in their lap, all right? You guys about ready to get weird? Somebody scream. I want to hear you. See that?
Oh, there you go.
It's already got weird for that one lady who I sat on her lap earlier. It's for $100, y'all.
You know what? One of the toughest timed event cowboys in our game. Headquarters at Tilden, Texas, and that's him on the HEB big screen right now. Landon McLaughlin. Now, anything you can do horseback that requires a pair of Justin boots and a resist-all hat, he can do and do well. Now, I'm not trying to set him up for anything special tonight. He's going to deal with the kind of cap that he has drawn, which he has no say in that, by the way. You compete on the one bearing the number drawn for you. He nods for the gate. Oh, man, and wouldn't you know, it would be one of those nights. It happens to the very best. Tough break for Landon.
Do we still have the video from Slade from the other night?
I heard that you had an altercation with the
Okay, no,
little...
hold on. Let me tell you about this. See that? I don't care what anybody says. That little boy has got an iron fist on him. See? He doesn't like clowns, and he will slap you. That hurt, like, right? See that?
I don't think you were standing very solid. Yeah, you were.
I didn't think he was going to do it. Why would a young boy slap a clown, you know?
Boy, he knocked you on your you-know-what, didn't he? And he
Everybody,
didn't care.
round of applause for Slade right there. Do you guys see that? He's very shy. Right, Slade?
Ross Tucker, Archer City, Texas. Maybe we need to have another bet so we can see if he can
we don't. Let's not do-
slap you in the face again. I think he's going to call the untie crew in. See, the rule is you got to tie up 3 legs. If you got 2 of them in the loop, it's going to be pretty hard to do that. So he calls on the untie crew. Now, every cowboy and girl you watch in this arena tonight, every one of them will have paid an entry fee over $300. That guy just decided to let him go and do it again another day. That's good sportsmanship right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. You bet.
You know, California is well represented here tonight among our contestants, and here is yet another. Marshall Leonard, who we see from coast to coast. He is from the town of Lodi, California. So what is the song that has Lodi, California in it? There's the song. I bet Justin knows it. All right, has to let that calf up and throw him a hand. So he does all of the above, but the clock keeps running. 10 and 6 if the calf will remain tied. Well, the bad news is he went longer than he wanted to, but the good news is he is still inside our top 16. If he can remain there, then he'll be a part of our playoffs and hopefully advance to the finals.
I know the song. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Oh, Lord, stuck in a lone die again. Is that right?
That's right.
Round of applause for the Rodeo Clown.
Amazing. one for the Skinny Clown.
Oh, no. That's my second favorite song besides Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
Good job.
and Let It Go from Frozen. If you have kids here, I'm sure you've seen that movie 1,000 times. How many people are sick of the movie Frozen? Raise your hand. Do you guys want to build a snowman?
What's our fastest time of the night so far? 10.6. I'm going to put all my money on the next guy right here. Oh.
And you lost it.
Ooh. I lost all my money right there, didn't I?
We are having some bad luck. You know, the last time I saw Justin wearing that shirt, I made the comment that it looked like you were trying to cover 6 bales of hay with a 2-bale tarp. You think that might have been right? Oh, hey, what was that?
Here we go, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Did you see that? That was straight out of Disney. Oh, God.
So, you know what? You're running out of time. Have you made a decision yet about the Home Depot contest? Huh?
I think the Home Depot contest is going to go to the Wild Texas State fan of the night.
Is that what you're thinking?
So I'm kind of leaning towards.
But you might change your mind, right?
I don't know.
Yo.
Dude, let's get wild.
That is Chad Colby, College Station, Texas. Well, you see that rope dancing around the hind legs of that old pony. He wasn't liking that too well. Well, I want you to know we watched an awful lot of bad luck among a great group of ropers. Trust me, some of the best cowboys we have in our game are still in this arena. Let them know it's all right. I want to see them back next year, and many of them will be.
The fan of the night will receive $100 towards your next home installation project. And by the way, Home Depot has a booth set up on the mezzanine side of our arena, so go down there and ask them about all their home services. So somebody's going to get $100 tonight.
$100, all right? No. I said it's the Wild fan of the night. It's not put your hand in the air night. I said it's the Wild fan of the night. All right? Okay, come down here for a second. Yeah, no, not you. Behind you. Not you. You're great, but her. Yeah, come down here. It's like a game show. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Rodeo Clown is Right. Okay? So, I want to try this, okay? Do you feel like you're the wildest fan here? What's your name? Catherine. Everybody say, hey, Catherine. Catherine, where are you from? From Connecticut. That's not close to Texas. Round of applause for being from Connecticut, okay? Have you been to many rodeos? This is your first rodeo? OMG, LOL, okay? Well, it's your first rodeo. I will give you this. If we can see some of the best dance moves to ever come out of Connecticut, okay? If you can dance and show us what you got, we will give you this fan of the night and $100 to take back to Connecticut. Can you dance? Oh, girlfriend, she's about to bust it out. Dance music, here we go, Connecticut.
Ow! Get up off of that thing and dance to you better. Get up off of that thing and dance to you. Sing it now. Get up off of that thing and dance to you better. Get up
I don't care what anybody says. Those were some of the hottest dance moves you will see in Austin, Texas on a Friday night. How about it for our friend from Connecticut, fan of the night, y'all?
Nice job. Thank you, ma'am, for playing along with us tonight. Our next event belongs to the ladies of Rodeo.
When you keep talking about races, the real race that's won by horses and cowgirls is the barrel race.
Oh, we love a good horse race, and that's exactly what it is, with 3 turns thrown right in the middle. Brought to you by Sonic. Tonight, we welcome our rodeo royalty and, of course, Rusty Rodeo, our rodeo representative in the back of our Ram truck tonight. They've got some free stuff for you, so give them a wave as they come by. As we remind you, Sonic has 65 locations around Austin, Texas. They serve breakfast all day long, and why not? 2 to 4 p.m. every day is happy hour. Half-price drinks, teas, and slushes at Sonic. Folks, we're going to give away a Ram Tough truck. We're going to give one away. It might as well be you that wins it. A $70,000 voucher towards your choice of a Chrysler vehicle. How do you win? You go by the Ram display outside the building and you sign up. Sign up to win. We're going to also give away a Montana Silver Belt Buckle, which is the official buckle maker of our World Champion buckles. Sign up at the Ram display and enjoy rodeo sales days going on right now from our partners in corporate pro rodeo from Ram.
So here's the way it goes. Many of you are familiar with the barrel race. It is, as Wayne told you a moment ago, it's a race against time. What we like to have you do is cheer these girls to the timeline. When they turn that third Sonic barrel, if they're all standing, then that means there are no penalties to be applied, and we can cheer them to the line, and it can make a huge difference. Shelley Morgan from Canton, Texas, you see her up on the big screen, just came out of the gate. If you see her start on the run, then you look immediately at the entry gate and she will come flying through there. Some of the best riders in rodeo, they're the ones you see here. Gonna go to the left barrel first, good turn. It is not surprising to see a good run from Shelley, but I don't know, the horse kind of got on tilt. So we take 2 5-second penalties and move a 15-second run to 25.77.
All right, the key to success at Rodeo Austin is keeping the barrels standing. Teresa Turbeville from Scurry, Texas, coming down the lane now. Now, this is a crowd participation event. Those horses have ears. They can hear you. So when they get around that third and final barrel, let's help them across the finish line. Here we go. All right, one's good. Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Atta girl, 15.52, and she is in the money.
Now we go to a former world champion, and she is a Texas lady from Ennis, Texas, Mary Walker, 4-time national finalist. Well, I understand Mary's having some problems with her horse. We are notified she is going to pass tonight. So we will move the order. Carly Pierce of Alabama is making the run for you now. But again, we have a penalty, overturned barrel. And boy, that has been crucial tonight. So would have been a 15.44, will be a 20.44.
All right, how about Sue Smith? She lives now in Simonton, Texas, but she's a graduate from Lampasas High School, so not too far away. Yeah, we can call her a hometown girl. This is a great rodeo family, a great Western family. They know how to raise and train their own good horses. Watch this. Atta girl. Little hometown noise, it'd be great. Come on, let's go, Sue, let's go. Atta girl, 15:57. Smooth run, no penalties. I like it.
And that puts her right on the bubble, as we say. She is number 16 with that run. Taylor Langdon lives at Aubrey. Now, riding a barrel horse and doing that correctly is a lot more difficult than these girls may make it appear. First of all, they're awfully good riders. They're good trainers. They know how to select a good candidate. They know how to train them, teach them to do all of the above, and then ride them through it. Ooh, I like that turn. Come on, Taylor. Give us another one like that. I don't know how fast the buckskin's gonna run. I like it. 15:45. She is number 10. That could work for her.
Well, we bragged on one of our cowboys earlier being one of our Texas Circuit champions. Here's a lady that's one of those Texas Circuit champs from Fredonia, Texas. Kenna Squires. That horse is a little hot, a little nervous coming down the lane. Easy now. Come running. Oops. To the right barrel first or to the left barrel first. Either way is fine. In good shape on the last two. 20 and 73 with a penalty.
You know, you're such a great audience, I think we can get this done. Let's try something. We're having too many penalties. Andrea Busby of Bronc, Texas will come through the gate next. Everyone think positive. Let's get the karma right. No penalties. Let's don't even cheer until she turns that third barrel. Maybe if we're all thinking positive. All right, Andrea, you do your thing. That's good. Give me one more. I promise you we're still here. You'll hear us now. Give us a safe turn. Good job. Good job, everybody. 15:46. She is deep in the top 16. Good for you. You're a great audience.
Boy, now you know why we time them down within 1/100th of a second. Let's go to Tyra Kane now, Dublin, Texas. You ride them with your head, your hands, your feet, and your hiney. All four things working together. Top speed of one of these horses about 25 miles an hour. Come on, Tyra. That was a great turn. Two more like that, you'll be in business. Come on. Oh. Boy, keeping them standing is so tough. 20 and 42. Boy, they were all in the hunt tonight. If you could keep a barrel standing, you were in business tonight. You know, as we clean up the arena, I'll just tell you a quick little story. Cowgirls will travel 40 to 50,000 miles a year. Why? They drag those horses everywhere they go, behind the wheel of a Ram Tough truck. With that said, nobody in our game works harder than the ladies, and they can still hear you. What do you say we give all of our ladies a nice thank you for their portion of our rodeo and what they do here at Rodeo Austin? How about them cowgirls?
Love that music. We hope that you are aware of your seating selection because we have a special section during the barrel race referred to as the supersonic section. Everyone in that section will receive a free medium soft drink at Sonic, and our section is QQ. That's That's the one right there. Congratulations. You're on your way to Sonic.
In a bull riding competition, normally it's man against beast, but here at this year's national finals, it's been the beast battering the buckaroos.
Bull riding fans, I need you to slap your hands together to the beat of the music. Come on. Woo, yeah. Sounding good. Keep the energy flowing. Keep it flowing. Cody Johansson of Kersey, Colorado starts them off. Shoot number 3, any qualified ride will get you to the playoffs right now. Come on, Cody. When he nods his head, everybody come alive. These cowboys can hear you. He's ready. He's ready. What a ride! He can hear you now. Go ahead. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable ride. Look at it again. Look at his upper body. Look at his free arm. He resets his feet every jump. We have an 86 ride in the lead right now. Take a look at this. Holy cow, 89.
The heat is on. Yeah. The heat is on. The heat is on. Burning, burning,
Man.
it's on the street.
Brand new leader.
Heat is
Boy, you talk about a great ride. What a way to begin the bull riding. Now, Tyson Donovan, Sturgis, South Dakota, had a bull called Smiling Bob. This bull come right around to the left. Look, baby. Ooh, close. I thought he would get that done. Now, you cannot help but notice those talented bullfighters. And I think it's only fair that you meet them. The guy with the beard, he's one of the best in the game. His name is Weston Rutkowski. World champion bullfighter Nathan Harp of Oklahoma. And the big tall guy is Evan Allard. He's also a world title holder. He's from Oklahoma. They're all under the direction of their social director and in charge of their, never mind, Justin Rumford, our rodeo clown of the year.
Tyler Bingham now, Honeyville, Utah. Earl Sports, the name of the bucking bull. Oh boy, look at this. He's already ranked. He's not even out of there yet. Come on. Wow. We normally refer to the barrel man, Justin, as the backup bullfighter. If something should happen and one of these three guys goes down, Justin will spring out of that barrel and into position, ready to save lives.
That's where I like to intervene a little bit.
Yeah?
I weigh over 300 pounds. I don't spring out of anything, all right? But just real quick, everybody look at me in this barrel. Do you guys like this blue barrel right here? Do you guys see this, me in the barrel? Honest question. Do I look like Kim Kardashian in a blue dress out here?
Oh.
A little bit?
I don't think so.
A little bit. Let's say a little bit.
I don't think so. Keenan Isbell, Gatesville, Texas. He is next at bull. I thought that bull might have got him, and finally did. I think Keenan was certainly expecting that bull to come around to the right. You could see his initial move. See right there, trying to compensate for it. And what does the bull do? Go to the left. Well, he rode him through that part, but did not make the 8. That's the bad part.
Now you'll notice one of our bullfighters has a GoPro camera strapped right onto his hat down there. Here in a couple of minutes, we'll give you a look at what it looks like from the bullfighter's perspective, right down in the dirt, right next to the bulls. We're looking at Shoot 5 right now. Cole Melanson from Liberty, Texas. And the bull called Raging Fire, Shoot 5. An opportunity to welcome some great livestock as we brag on Benny Butler and Son Rodeo Company. With a number and the large amount of cowboys that we have here, big time power is what you need when it comes to livestock. Well, we've got it. I'll tell you about it in a second. Right now, need a little help. Need a little help. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have 2 qualified rides. Attaboy, Cole, attaboy. Man, the boys have brought their riding pants tonight, and I love to see that. Watch the moves again on our Camper Clinic 2 replay. I mean, he was aggressive. He was really going at that bull, and that hopefully is going to make a big difference. It does. Take a look at this. 87 here on a Friday night. Wow.
We are watching some bull riding. And I know you were talking about HD Page and the HD Cattle Company with these good bulls. The Butler boys have invited them in, and you can see that they are high quality. All right. Justin Hendricks, Belton, Texas. They call this bull Come Together. I think that was because of a little fit that he had with the barrel man that I saw him about 3 weeks ago. Don't know why they named it exactly that, but maybe we'll see. Watch shoot number 4. That's where it's going to begin. You know what? You're a great audience, and I love the way you cheer during that bull ride. That makes a big difference. He said, I don't think everything is quite right, but it's getting better. He said, all right, here we go. Well, there again, I think you set your cap for a bull that has a reputation of doing some certain thing, and then he decides not to do it. That will destroy your game plan.
Here's that bullfighter cam I was talking about from Schmidt Electric. Take a look. This is what the bullfighters actually see down there in the dirt. Tell you what, if there's 3 inches between a bull and a rider, one of those guys will be there. Special welcome to the Vice President, General Manager of KI Television tonight. Amy Villarreal joins us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your continued support. Right now, John Jacobs from South Dakota. This jump, this bull, I think his mom is the cow that could jump over the moon. They call him the Air Marshal. John Jacobs. He just won a big rodeo in Homestead, Florida just a couple of weeks ago. But I'm telling you, I think this bull can jump about 8 foot high, flat-footed. Watch him. Come on, Johnny. Wow. Well, they give him the right name. That son of a gun can get some air. Old Air Marshal puts another one on the ground.
So as we have continued to talk to you about having world-class cowboys here, how about the reigning champ of the world? He is here tonight. He's in shoot number 2. This is Sage Steele Kimsey, Strong City, Oklahoma. He won his first world title in 2014. He came back to recapture it again last year. He is in the lead for the World Championship again currently. He won $325,000 last year. He is 21 years old and single, ladies. Well, I don't know. I tell you what, he's a great kid. Great bull rider. One of the best that we have seen in years. His name, Sage Steele Kimsey. Steele is not a brag. All right, here we go. I'll tell you one thing. It is rare that you will see that happen to our champion. He doesn't get bucked off very often, but it happened here tonight, and that is a ranked little bull. How about a nice welcome? Tell him how we treat a world champion in Austin, Texas. Wow.
I'll tell you what. One of our bullfighters had to jump completely over him, Weston Rutkowski, to get in position. Now, there's saving cowboys. That's what our bullfighters do. But then there's a little something else called the Freestyle Bullfight Tour. It's where all three of these guys fight Mexican fighting bulls freestyle. They're all great. They're all champions. And Benny Butler's got a bad one loaded tonight. One for the boys right here. Heads up, guys. Woo! That keep them together. They do a great job. How about them bullfighters, everybody?
Oh. You know what? What a great night at the rodeo. But I'm going to ask about a minute and a half of your time. You know, Rodeo Austin's mission is all about scholarships and young people. And I want you to meet a young lady that happens to be just 11 years old, but she is ranch and rodeo raised. She is the 5th generation of the Butler family, and she knows bucking horses and rodeo inside out. But like all young people, she has visions and dreams of extending her education and benefiting by doing that in the ranch life that I know that she is looking forward to. But what she asked me to do, she said, I would love to represent the young people, but I'd love to show the people what rodeo's really all about. She said, these are the heroes of rodeo. It's the bucking horses that you rarely ever get a chance to see in their everyday clothes. They are out of uniform if they have one, but I'll tell you one thing, they are very much what America is built on. They live the life of freedom. They do what they choose, where they choose, and when they choose, and they will continue to do that. They would tell you that they don't have an office like maybe you do. If they did have, they would probably tell you that the clock on their wall says 5 o'clock. So they're going to go home, they're going to get some green hay, some sweet feed, and some cool water, and they just hope that you enjoyed their part of the rodeo tonight, and I'm kind of betting that you did. I'd like to return to this little lady for a moment and talk about the mission of Rodeo Austin. You know, be proud of the ticket that you bought, every dime that you spent here tonight, because I can assure you that 90% of it will go to further the education of some young person in Texas. This young lady would like to have a degree in agricultural business, and she has been told that that's available at Texas A&M. I don't know about that, but maybe you do. I'll tell you one thing, we're going to close the rodeo on this note, and I'm going to ask this pretty lady to tip her hat and bid a good night to you and a thank you for being here at Rodeo Austin. Friends, you're an important part of what we're all about. We hope you had a wonderful time.